Welcome to Hilltop RV and another one of our video presentations. Today we're talking about the Imagine travel trailer. And for those of you who are not familiar with Imagine, it's made by a company called Grand Design, which were the original builders of the Keystone line, which would be like your Montanas, your Cougars, that a lot of people are already familiar with. When they broke away from Keystone, they sold them. They decided to come up with something very different, very unique, and their whole idea was to be the best made trailers out there. And I'll tell you, they have done a heck of a job. The one we're going to look at today is the Imagine 2600 RB, and we'll hit some of the outside features first, and then we'll go inside and take a look at the one as far as the layout goes. We're going to start here. They do an electric tongue jack, so again, you're not having to crank. Makes it a little easier on you. It's just a push of a button for up and down. They also do the flip top on the LP tanks, so you have easy access to your tanks. Don't have to jimmy that cover off to get to them. You'll notice here they have the nice rock guard to protect your coach, and they do the solid fiberglass front cap. It's a nice feature, not only because it goes up and further over the top of the roof, so kind of prevents the potential for a leak right at the edge termination strip, but it also has a really nice look to it as well. And then they went a little further and added the LED strip lights in front. And if you think they're just for decoration, you're wrong. When you think about it, when you're at a campground, especially some of your more rustic sites, you don't have a lot of lighting in that area. So this actually makes it able to light up the whole front so you don't accidentally run into that front tongue. And also if you have a cooler sitting out here or whatnot at nighttime. And although you can't appreciate as much at night, it's very, very bright. During the day, it's very, very bright in the evening. Then we're going to walk around here. I want you to notice something. As I open this compartment, they actually have motion sensor lighting. So that light just came on. And this is your pass-through storage. And then it's magnetic, so you don't have to mess with the little clips that eventually after time end up breaking. Some features here. They have outlets. They have your cable hookup, and each one is on a separate, so you can have a different, like if you're doing a satellite or whatnot, you could be watching a different channel in the living room and the bedroom. Also here you have a spray port, and they do give you the little hose that connects there. Your fresh water connection is here, and the battery disconnect. The battery disconnect is really nice, so when you're ready to store your coach, you can just turn it to the off position, cut all power to your battery so you don't have anything that's draining your batteries. And nice too also because all your hoses can go down and underneath. You can keep this door closed, and it gives you a little more feeling of security. As you can see in there too, this storage is huge. 47 cubic feet of storage all the way through, and also you'll notice the aluminum framing as we're looking in there too, which makes this coach extremely lightweight. Another little feature here, they add a solar charge. So this basically, you can hook up a little solar panel on the outside, send a little trickle charge to your batteries. So if you're not plugged in and you're doing more of the rustic camping, this gives you the ability to do that and do it with ease. Now we're going to come around here. If you look at the size of the awning, it's huge. It goes one end to the other. They didn't stop short on the awning, make it a little shorter to save money. They made sure you had a nice big power awning, so it's just a push of a button. And you are allowed to, you're able to drop one side by just pulling this down and screwing it. So if it's raining out, you want to tilt one end, you want the rain to come off, you know, it's a light rain. It makes it a little easier on you. Some other nice features, outside speakers, and they are lit up. So you can tell you have power to your speakers. There's a blue I want to say an LED as well in there, and you also have the LED strip light underneath too. Notice the graphics, very sharp looking graphics with the blacks and the grays, and really has a nice classy look to it. Aluminum rims. Again, you're not going to worry about a year or two from now having rusty rims and a beautiful looking trailer. And then they even added an extra spray port here on the door side. So you can rinse your hands off, you know, clean your fish out here, you know, rinse off that cooler that got dirty by the beach, you name it. The kids, they're sandy from the beach. On the back, you have gas electric water heater, and it is quick recovery. So should you drain your water heater, it is a 6-gallon, but it works like an 18.2. So it has a recovery rate that is extremely fast. You're not, you know, maybe 10 minutes, you have hot water all over again. Spare tire, and it is mounted. Here's where your power cord goes on this model. And although we're not plugged in, when this is plugged in, you have a little indicator light. The nice thing about that is you're able to tell you have power coming to the coach. So in case you lost power at the campground, you'd be able to tell there easily. On the back of the coach at the top here, you'll see there's a Furion camera prep. So it's a backup camera prep. It does not come with the actual camera, but you can order that separately. Again, another nice feature. And they do add a rear ladder. A lot of travel trailers do not give you a rear ladder. And you want to be able to access your roof on a regular basis. Check your seals, make sure everything's good. Black tank flush here. So you can hook up a garden hose and flush out your toilet tank. Again, nice after every time you dump to be able to do that. Easy access to your, you know, you're not having to crawl under the camper to hook up your sewer hose. And there is a light here as well, so if you're doing it at night. Notice how deep our slide is. And you'll really feel that when we're inside because it gives you a really roomy floor plan. Let's go look at this floor plan. Little thing too as we're on our way in. It's little simple things that they do that just makes it, you know, now you don't have to slide this open to grab the door handle when you're coming out with the screen door. Aluminum steps, I should point out, and they're so lightweight. When we come in, they made a little cutout there so you can kick off your shoes right as you come in, because how many trails have you walked in and there's nowhere to put your shoes? You're tripping over them, especially with kids and whatnot. Here you've got 3 hooks. You can hang your jackets here. Your control center is up high, so if you have little ones around, you're not worried about them pushing the buttons. You got a gas electric water heater. Your controls are there. Your controls for your water pump, your awning light, your awning itself to bring it back in, and your slide out controls. Beautiful, beautiful layout on this one. You'll notice you've got reclining, heated Thomas Paine chairs, and it's considered the theater seats. And they also have a lighted here for your the cup holder itself is lighted. It's funny because you usually don't expect to have nice, comfortable furniture like this in a travel trailer. Even a place for your remotes here. You'll notice right across is our TV, and it does come out on the swing arm, so you can angle it. You could angle it towards the dinette or wherever you want. Here we have nice big pantry. And then this one, I love that they did this. They put a hanging bar in there and made this a movable shelf. So if you need more hanging space than what you already have in the bedroom, you can turn this into another closet. Or it makes a great addition to your pantry storage. Furion stereo. Nice thing about the Furion stereo, it's AM, FM, CD, and DVD. So you'll throw your movies in, play right through your TV. And you have the USB hookup here and an auxiliary, so if you want to plug anything else in. And you can add the app right on your phone, so you can control your stereo. For instance, if you're standing outside, you want to turn the volume up on a song, you're like, oh, I love that song. you can just pull out your phone and do it right on the app. It'll play on your outside speakers. The bathroom on this one is phenomenal. And notice the door. Nice sliding door. You're not dealing with an accordion door. You don't have to swing it out into your floor space. It's really, really well thought out. You have a porcelain foot flush toilet, and it does have the higher rise. Notice the vanity space. You never, again, get this in most travel trailers. So you've got a place to put your curling iron, a hair dryer, product can sit up here. And double the medicine cabinet. And you got a nice lip on there. So it's not just a flush shelf where things can fall out at you as you open the door after you've been in travel. The shower, again, is huge. If you have, a family member that is, like a bigger guy, and he doesn't have any shoulder room in the one you have now, this is not that kind of shower. It's very roomy, and they take the neatest door. Very easy to close. You just push and open up. Very easy to clean, too. Back here, you have, scoot over, you have tons of storage. It goes all the way back. It's much deeper than it appears. So you've got plenty of room for toilet paper, towels, washcloths, all kinds of product for the bathroom. And we're going to come here. Now this dinette, the table itself is portable, so you can bring it outside if you want. It's nice, makes it real easy. And this makes another huge bed. So if you do have guests, you can easily sleep 2 adults here. You have access under the dinette with doors, so you don't have to just lift this cushion to access that. And this back portion, I'm going to pull this out a little bit so you can kind of see. Oh, are we mounted? Oh, I got it locked in place. I'll show you here. This part itself comes completely out the middle section, so it becomes a little ottoman if you need it. And there's storage underneath there as well, and under the, of course, the whole dinette, but that whole section comes out. Over here in the kitchen, it feels like you're in a little mini gourmet kitchen in this one. You've got a full-size oven. You have a huge pots and pans drawer. And notice all your drawers are full extension. 3 huge deep drawers. And again, it's really residential. Does not feel like you're in a camper kitchen. Underneath, huge storage there. I mean, plenty of room for all your cleaning supplies, garbage bags, you name it. And again, little things that they do. They put they actually tape it right here. It tells you your normal operation for your water heater. And then when you're ready to winterize, walks you right through it. So it's always there. An extension here to your countertop. And notice the sink on this one. A huge farm style stainless steel sink with the pull down sprayer. Another nice thing I like to point out is they do the outlets in the wall and not underneath the cabinetry, so you don't have to run a cord up here. You know, you got a place for your coffee pot, your toaster, whatnot. And always nice to have a window there in your kitchen area so you can look out, see, you know, who's maybe out by the campfire or whatnot. And also it's just a little dull having to always stare at a wall when you're, you know, cooking or whatnot. Up here, notice the storage. And I love, again, that they put in a shelf here. A lot of times you'll open a cabinet in a camper, and this will all be one open space. Well, then it's all wasted. Whatever's above this is just wasted space. And this as well, this goes all the way back. So you get tons of storage. Perfect for all your dishes and more, you know, of your canned goods and whatnot. Another neat thing they do, got this storage here, but they do a little pet tray here. So you got the little doggy bowls. You can pull them right out if you don't have a pet. But I think that's kind of neat that they think about that most likely you're going to bring your pet with. And it gets stored away easily. 7 cubic foot refrigerator. It is gas and electric. You got room for your 2 liters there, room for your milk, whatnot. The little flip-up holders so things aren't rolling around in there when you travel. And now I'm 5'3", so another thing I look at is how high they put their microwave. I don't like the ones, unlike one of the last campers I owned, where my microwave started here and went up, and it was so hard for me. I'm probably about average height for most women, and I want to be able to look in there easily, and I like that they thought about that and made sure this was at a good eye level. Over here, the bedroom, notice the door on this one. It has a magnetic catch. And again, a nice sliding door. You know, a little latch for travel. Nice walk-around queen bed, and it is a true queen, a true 60 by 80, not a shorted RV queen. I should have pointed out earlier, but all the lights that you're seeing are LEDs. The big thing about the LEDs is it's very, very low draw on your battery, and it's a nice bright light. Got hanging closets on both sides. Even the little things here, again, they made sure that the handle on this access door was this way so that you're not having to reach over here to open the door. It just makes more sense. Again, somebody took the time to think about how are you going to use it. And each side also gets their own drawer. It's nice and deep. And again, full extension. And even a little ledge to just set something, you know, like your glasses and whatnot. Underneath, you got nice big storage for extra blankets, pillows. And behind me here, you have your TV backer location. So you have a stud specifically there so you can mount another TV in the bedroom. Notice your blinds too on the windows. A nice fabric blind. And all of the windows in the Imagine open. So you can get a nice airflow no matter what room you're in. And notice here I have a wall switch too, which is nice for the lights. A lot of times you have to go to each individual light. Again, let's look at these windows. Notice they're slider windows. Well, when I open that window, I get a huge, huge breeze coming through. Not a little tiny window. And even on the sides, each one opens so you can get a pass through with the breeze there as well. I think that pretty much sums up our Imagine. They make a ton of floor plans that are really, you know, there's pretty much a floor plan for everyone. You know, bunkhouse models, smaller than this one, they make a nice little 21 foot. So they really are easy to tow, you know, user friendly. Everything about the Imagine is made to make your camping trip wonderful and a relaxing experience and not stressful. So come see us at Hilltop RV and we'll show you the Imagines. We'll show you every other kind of camper that we carry. We carry a lot of different lines, and I'm sure we have something here for you and your family.